everybody, Alex here from Snapcast. Gonna run through a league with Abzan Blue. And we just opened a hand we can't keep already, so good start. Oh man, crushing it. Man, I think we just keep this anyway. Like, it's not, oh man, yeah, alright. Not gonna get better. Yep, good old mulligan to start the day. Love it. Sunken Hollow, so either Jeskai Black or a mirror. It's in protectors, okay. Just gonna play our tap land. And probably just play Forest Plains Sunken Hollow with Rhino. So, alright, so it is a mirror. Abzan Blue. Okay, well, our hand's not really set up for a mirror. Oh, well, that's probably one of the best draws we could have. Oops. Set that for black like a fool. So this is a different take on Abzan Blue than some of the other lists. As you saw, we have Dragon Lord Ojutai. If you saw it there in our mulligan, we had Dragon Lord Ojutai in the opener. I'm playing that because I want more card advantage. It's basically autos instead of like Wingmate Rock. So our opponent's probably playing an Anafenza here, which is just better than anything we have. Or it could be Abzan Charming to draw cards. I don't know. Who knows? Man, Tuku Husk. Oh, it's Rally. Alright, he opened just like me, so yeah, alright. Abzan Charm. It's not a bad draw. Alright, so we're just going to attack here, as we are bigger than a Husk and have Vigilance. And I think we're just going to leave up Abzan Charm to draw to help with our mulligan here. And depending what he plays, I might exile something, I don't know. This is probably Reflector Mage. Yep. That's fine, because we're just going to follow up with Rhino. Yeah, that's fine. We're just going to draw 2 cards and play Rhino. And if he tries to get frisky here and sack the Reflector Mage, then we'll try to exile, but I don't think he's going to do that. That would be silly on his part. Alright, I would like to draw 2 cards, lose 2 life. Are we going to get Stubborn denied or dispelled out of the main? That'd be interesting. Okay. Alright, well, more lands and things. I guess that's fine. Gideon. That's pretty good. It'll more likely just die, so I don't want to play it now. Starfetch, there's going to be Sunken Hollow, Prairie Stream there. I mean, we're just getting a Rhino here, so we'll get the Prairie Stream now, not that it really matters. Yeah. So we can play Gideon next turn. Just cast a Seed Rhino here. What? Thought I tapped this for black. Alright, whatever. That was weird. Must have just clicked the wrong thing. That's fine. Seed Rhino for value, and then next turn we can, you know, recast the Advocate and have up Abzan Charm and things like that, so that's fine. We really need to find Anafenza here, so that way we have, you know, exile effects. for when his creatures get sacked to husk. But also, drawing our Stubborn Denials in the main would be fine to help stop Coco's, but we're getting Coco'd right here, so that's not good. Alright, those are both real good. And we can't do anything about them, so... Oh yeah, let's just continue to flood. Alright, well... Flood Strand was going to get Sunken Hollow, but now we've got one. So I think our best bet is still Sylvan Advocate and leave up Abzan Charm so it can't go crazy with this Husk, because then we can exile it. Yep. Unfortunately, I can't attack with the Sea Drano. I might be right to get this Din Protector down too, because once we flip it up, he's really hard to block. Yeah, actually, I think we just have to do this as well. And then next turn we can flip up Din Protector and Abzan Charm, or get a Gideon, and you know, Din Protector can attack in that way. Not attacking into this mess of things. I mean, he's just going to flip this Jace and do another Coco, and we just have to hope it's not too bad. Because we didn't draw any of our Stubborn Denials or anything in the main. I mean, we run them for a reason. It's for this reason here. Or like an Anafinzo would have been a good draw at any point here. Catacomb Sifter. So he has to have a land to Coco? Or maybe he's just not going to. Alright, Grim Haruspex. Okay, we can exile that, so that's nice. So that way he can't set up. I mean, I guess he can Husk, but that's fine. Oh my gosh, we were just on a flood here. I mean, we kept a land heavy hand, but our draws have still been crazy for that. Plus on Rhino. I think what we're going to do is play a land. We're going to play this and go get a Canopy Vista. Because we're going to flip up this Din Protector, targeting the Abzan Charm, and hopefully he starts, you know, sacking things to Haruspex, and we can use the one in our hand. And then hopefully he won't be able to block this, and we can attack Jace, so Jace has to die. And we can leave up a blue and make it look like we have Stubborn Denial. So he lets that happen, okay. So now we can... We need to be able to kill this and this. Because right now Din Protector can't attack either. Could just play Gideon, but then he's free to do whatever he wants, and I don't really like that. Okay. We're just going to pass leaving up this Abzan Charm. Or we could attack with Din Protector, I guess. Yeah, I don't mind attacking with Din Protector here. If he wants to trade off the Haruspex for it, I'm fine with that. Yeah, because now if he wants to flashback Coco with Jace, he has to lose the Jace. And we still have Abzan Charm to exile the Husk if he tries to get frisky that way. I mean, we're still not in a good spot, but we're trying. Cut through. That's a problem. Because you can also sack stuff to Eiley to where it can't exile. Okay. Reflector Mage. Okay, he's probably gonna bounce Rhino. He's bouncing the Advocate. That's fine. Alright, so in a turn we're gonna lose to draw 2 again. Attacking in with the Husk. Interesting. Yes, I will block. I mean, he has to sack 3 things to it and then I just exile it. Well, he'll sack it to himself. He's going to do a lot of damage here, but I think I'm fine with it, actually. Because we gotta kill Jace on the way back. And we get to force the issue with the Husk now. Because we can still like draw like a Stubborn Denial and counter his rally. Alright, with all this going on, we're going to go for it. Now, green, white, black. So basically he has to keep stacking stuff here, and then he's not going to have a lot of blockers left, and we can smack Jace around. Can always yield to this. Always yield to this. He's going to reload his hand, but we can too, as we have another Abzan Charm in our hand. Yield. Okay. I guess he didn't go as all in as I thought he would. Which is fine. Oh my gosh. Alright, more land. Cool. Flooded pretty hard this game. Actually, I don't even know if I have one Canopy Vista as the target for Flooded Strand here. I don't want to lose any more life, even though we are flooding pretty bad. So we're just going to play this lands. I can't play Gideon because I need to Abzan Charm to draw 2. Which we're actually just going to do now. Because I need to find a Stubborn Denial. Is what I need. Or this Anafenza works too. So now he has to have Reflector Mage, is what we're putting it on. Yeah, can't attack. Attacks. Then next turn we get to play Sylvan Advocate Gideon. I mean, he's going to flashback a Coco here with Jace, but there's already 2 Reflector Mages gone. So that's nice. Like, his chances of having a Reflector Mage are pretty low here. For the Anafenza. I mean, they're low. And because it's me, my opponent's just going to have it. Probably has it in hand, because I'm lucky like that. casting the rally? Oh, because they're affecting mages in the yard. I'm an idiot. Yeah. That's fine. You got it, man. I'm not gonna bother. I was being dumb on that one. Alright, so we want these. We want the Stubborn Denial. We want the Kalidas. Jamoka's command is not great unless we have like an Anafinza. But I want the Hallowed Moonlights in that slot instead. Gideon is not that good either. Just because you make like a 2/2 and then they can just bounce their Reflector Mage and attack it. And like we can cut a Den Protector, even though like Den Protecting back Hallowed Moonlight is really good. And he's unblockable for the most part. Maybe we want to keep him in. Might actually want to bring in Transgress to get Coco's out of his hand, and Reflector Mages and Husks and things, so that's not bad to bring in. We need to keep some amount of removal. I guess that's argument for leaving Commanded is it's an early removal for Jace. We take out one Abzan Charm. Could take out a Dragon Lord. Even though they don't have any flyers. We'll take out the Tasker instead. They don't have any flyers to block this once we get going. And Siege Rhino actually matches up pretty poorly with Reflector Mage, so I'm going to cut one of those as well. Yep, we'll go like this. I mean, obviously we want all the Rhinos because that's how we win usually, but with Reflector Mage and Eiley and things, it's kind of bad. This hand's pretty decent. We have 2 Stubborn Denials and a Finza. This is everything we want to get this against this deck. We don't really have a threat, though. I guess we're going to go Sunken Hollow this, and then cast Anafinza on 3. We'll keep it. We mulliganed last game, too, so... I'm sure we're going to have the opposite issue this game where we're just going to get screwed or we flooded last game, but, I mean, whatever. Oh, I don't want to yield. I want to be able to fetch. Nailed it. Alright, well, that's a lot faster than I thought it would. Shambling Vent is fine here. I don't think we're going to get punished for not having Stubborn Denial up here, but that was a whoops on my part. I got aggressive on my, skip through my turn thing, but it's fine. We won't do it this time. But that's alright. This is Cutthroat. Okay. It's fine. We're just going to do this now so I don't forget again. Sunken Hollow. So, alright, that'll give us another basic, so we can play this on tap. So, alright. Play this Anafinza. That's going to get Reflector Maged, which is fine. Because we'll just have 4 Spike for his turn 4 Coco. Which, oh, he doesn't even have. Had a tap lane there, so that's pretty good for us. Another Abzan Charm. Well, we can fetch a basic Plains here and have up Abzan Charm and Stubborn Denial, which is good. I said Plains, right? Cards. So this will allow us to, Stubborn Deny a Coco if that's what he's going for, and then in the turn draw 2 cards, lose 2. That seems good. Seems exactly what we want. This might be the Reflector Mage now. That's fine. It doesn't change our play any. We're still going to lose 2, draw 2 at the end of turn. And he's going to miss a land drop and no green, so that's pretty good for us. Got a din protector that we can cast this turn, so that's fine. Draws more land. Awesome. So we're just going to play this, cast this face down. We need to leave up a green. So we'll do it like this. We can flip it up to get the Abzan charm back. And then he'll be unblockable for the most part, which is nice. And if our opponent keeps missing land drops, that's fine too. Okay, so now he's very likely to just crack and try to slam a Coco here, and we get to Stubborn Denial it, which is going to be great. If he doesn't cast it, then we're not flipping up Din Protector for that reason. Yep, so he's not casting it. Attacking for 2, that's fine. We're not spending our mana. Like, countering this Coco is too important. Okay, so now that he's just casting Elvish Visionary, we can flip up the Din Protector in a turn. Cutthroat is fine. We will turn up forward to Megamorph. Get back this Abzan Charm. Recast Anafenza this turn. Murderous Cut is great because we can get rid of something now. Because we can cast Anafenza. We need another black source, which I actually can't get with these lands. Crap. But I can get another blue source. Okay, that'll work. Because we can get a Prairie Stream with this. To be able to cast Anafenza. And we can, Stubborn Denial and Murderous Cut something. So I'm actually going to Murderous Cut now and get rid of one of these Cutthroats. Just because I want it exiled. Target this. That thing exiled. I actually don't mind attacking for 3. Let's see. Worst case scenario, your Reflector mages this back, and he can attack for 4. But I'm not going to block anyway. Yeah, we're just going to attack here. Because if he doesn't have Reflector Mage, then he just can't attack. See if he's got Reflector Mage. This is looking like Reflector Mage. Alright. So So our opponent had it. Always do. Gets the Reflector Mage, the Anafenza again. Attack for 4. Now we're going to have to leave Den Protector back on defense, though. As Abzan Charm does nothing. Man. That was both games our opponent had 2 Reflector Mages. Like, lucky, man. Wish I could get that. Oh, we drew another Den Protector. I think we're just going to go ahead and fetch now. Just because I don't want to draw any more land. Just Canopy Vista here. So, we're gonna play Den Protector morphed, leaving up Abzan Charm and Stubborn Denial. Yep. Cast face down. We'll use this. Except leaves up Abzan Charm and Stubborn Denial. Alright. I mean, the Force Spike's not good enough. Well, actually, we can put 2 counters on the Den Protector. Or a counter on each. And then Stubborn Denial. So it is a hard counter right now. Okay, cool. We can make it a hard counter, but I'm not going to attack. And we'll see what happens. On our opponent's turn. I'm kind of expecting an attack here anyway. In which case I'll put a counter on Den Protector, on one on each, and block a Cutthroat and a Reflector Mage or something. Let's see what they're doing. Husk. Okay, nothing I can do about that. And a Sifter, yeah. That's pretty good, because then if he rallies, he gets them both back, which conveniently he's not going to be able to do. Which we are going to block and kill these. Do this. White, black, green. He's gonna get 2 triggers. I mean, we're getting close to being just dead to the Husk. But we are gonna be counter, Coco or Rally. Actually, we can have 2 counters up next turn. We're going to cast an Anafenza and have double Stubborn Denial up. So he's going to get us down pretty far. It's just going to be a matter of if he can finish us here. Man, Flood City. Alright, well, gonna cast an Anafenza, obviously. He's going to put a bunch of stuff in the yard, but we have double Stubborn Denial right now. Which we may just have to exile this Husk anyway, to make sure you can't just, cast a creature and kill us anyway. Especially if he doesn't sack anything of the husk now, unless the Santa Fins are resolved, then we're definitely Abzan Charming this husk. Which is what he allows to happen. He won't have enough to rally twice. Yeah, we're just going to exile this. Now, black, green, white. And he can't even sack it to itself, so we got the husk, which is good. I still don't think we can attack here. That was the problem. So, two that come through, we block here and here. Oh, we'll take one. If he doesn't have the third Reflector Mage. Actually, yeah, we can attack, because we're leaving up Stubborn Denial. We just have to hope that, once again, he doesn't have Reflector Mage. The third Reflector Mage, I should add. I mean, if he has it, he has it, but we need to start getting damage in. And we're getting low on time too, sweet. You might be thinking about sacking the Scion to scry, maybe? No, he probably wants the mana. Luckily, he only has 2 whites, so he can't like double rally us, which he doesn't have the Husk ready anymore anyway, so that's good. Let's see. Yeah, Reflector Mage again is just real bad for us. In other words, I think we're in a pretty good spot here. We can fire up like the Shambling Vent next turn and attack with Anafinza to gain a bunch of life. Well, 3 life, but... So he has 1 Reflector Mage. So if we Stubborn Denial this and he has Rally, we're still good. So we're going to counter this. Because you can rally for 3 and put our Reflector Mage in. Okay, Husk. It's fine. Jace is fine. He still can't sack anything because of Anafinza. Those are all his cards in hand. Okay. We need a draw removal here for this Jace. Dragon Lord Ojutai. We needed removal for Jace. Oh no, we can just Stubborn Deny the Murderous Cut again. Okay, so now how much mana do we have? Okay, we can activate Shambling Vent and attack. We lose the Shambling Vent, but we gain some life. We obviously can't attack with Anafinza. Or we could just cast a Dragon Lord Ojutai. We can attack with Dim Protector, cast Dragon Lord Ojutai, leaving up Stubborn Denial. And I think that will win the game for us. Or actually, we could just flip up this Dim Protector and cast like Murderous Cut, right? And cut this Husk right now. Yeah, let's do that. Or we can cut Jace, which... it's tough on which one we want. Yeah, I think we just cut the husk. I guess we could have delved more there and left another stubborn denial in there for another din protector, but we attack for 4, and then we have lethal still next turn. I guess we could attack everything there, and he would be forced to chump. He might not die in the crackback, but alright, he's one thing he can do, because like he can flip Jason, discard it, but still he has to cast Murderous Cut, and we have Stubborn Denial in our hand. But we're actually going to get timed out here. I should have been paying more attention to the time. Kim Harris specs is fine. There's this last card. We're just going to go to combat. Attack for 8 and kill you. And yeah, we're not going to win this last game, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we're too low on time here. I wasn't playing fast enough. That's my fault. And we're not going to get... Okay. We're going to cut a Transgress and add a Siege Rhino. And then just hope that's... Hope we can win fast enough here, which I don't think is going to happen. Which is unfortunate. This hand is atrocious. We're going to mulligan. Sure, we'll keep this. We'll keep that on top, I guess. So... unfortunate, but we're probably going to time out. In fact, we're pretty much like guaranteed to time out. Chase is fine. Draw another Quagmire. No, guess this. So now we're going to fetch a basic Forest for Abzan Charm, and then a basic, or we can get like Prairie Stream for Gideon. Husk is fine. Okay. A little attack, and then if he wants to, you know, block and sack, we get to Abzan Charm it. Which he's just not going to do. It's fine. So he's probably going to cast a Coco here while we don't have blue mana, which we never had a chance to get it to bluff it the way our curve worked there. But that's fine. Oh, actually, if he attacks here, we get to blow him out with this Abzan Charm by putting 2 counters on Husk if he attacks before he does anything. I guess he could Coco, but even then, oh, he just doesn't do anything. Okay, that's fine too. Hallowed Moonlight. Alright, that's good, but we gotta get this Gideon going. Prairie Stream. Cast Gideon. Two. We get to yield on his turn too. I mean, if he has Coco here, it's gonna look bad for not leaving up Hallowed Fountain, but we have to play this Gideon to just. Yeah, he has the Coco, so he gets a double Coco, and we don't have Hallowed Moonlight. Alright. That's a problem. If we weren't crunched on time, drawing this Hallowed Moonlight, I wouldn't have cast this Gideon. I would have left up Abzan Charm and Hallowed Moonlight, so we just wouldn't lose this game. However, because we're so crunched on time, we have to win the game, which is why I cast the Gideon. So, like, if this was paper and not Moto, it would have been much faster and I wouldn't have this problem. But right now, I mean, those Cocos could have been a lot worse, actually. Yeah, that wasn't even that bad. So I'll take that for sure. And this turn we're just going to play land and leave up Abzan Charm and Hallowed Moonlight. Unless he Sidisi Faithful. Oh, Murderous Cat, okay. We'll block one, which he'll sack to the other, which is fine. This now, Canopy Vista, yield until end of turn. And now we get to Abzan Charm his Husk when he goes in for it, and we get to Hallowed Moonlight or Rally. Visionary's fine. Block here. Sifter is fine. I mean, we're just dying to it. But, I mean, we had problems anyway with Gideon there. Well, Dragon Lord Ojutai is something you cannot kill. However, that doesn't help us. I think we have to play this Warden to block the Husk, otherwise we just die. Which we're probably still just dead anyway, but that's fine. Yeah, Gideon is pretty bad in this matchup. I might actually just board them all out from now on. That's fine. attacking with everything is weird here, but once again, we're just blocking here. Like, we're not winning the game like this, but it's fine. Chance grass. See what he has, I guess. I guess now we can't Abzan Charmant Halloween Light, whatever. This game's over, but at least we get to take our revenge on the Reflector Mage. Not that it matters, he got it. Nothing we could do there. If we had more time, I could have played better in that third game and stuff. That was on me for not watching the clock and stuff. So stay tuned for the next round.